Last flight. The year is 1985. Danny, a young man in his early 20s, is about to leave his home country of Lebanon for good. He's just gotten word that his student visa to go study in the United States has been approved, and he couldn't be more excited. His dad had always dreamed of going to America, so it was only natural that Danny shared that dream. The two had even discussed it when Danny was just a kid. Back then, it had been just a fantasy. But now it was actually happening. As Danny prepared for his new life, he went through his dad's things one last time. His dad had passed away 3 years prior, and his mom thought it would be a good idea for Danny to go through his luggage and get rid of anything he no longer needed. Most of the clothes were outdated by now, but there was one suitcase that was still pretty much intact. Danny opened it up and started going through the clothes. That's when he found something strange, an envelope tucked between some shirts. It looked old and yellowed. Curious, he opened it up and found a letter inside. It was addressed to his dad, and the handwriting was strangely familiar. Danny turned the letter over in his hands. The front simply said, "When you find this letter, I want you to know that I love you." But what truly caught his attention was the return address. It was from a nursing home in the state of Washington. Danny had never seen the letter before, which meant one of two things. Either his dad had gotten the letter after he left, which didn't make any sense because he didn't keep in touch with anyone from his hometown, or it had been written at the same time as the other letters, meaning that his dad had gotten it while he was still there. Danny tried to remember if his dad had ever mentioned a nursing home or anyone from his hometown visiting him, but he couldn't remember anything. And the letter made no mention of any kind of urgency, so Danny didn't think it was anything too important. Still, it did cross his mind that maybe the letter contained something valuable, like money or jewelry, so he decided to go through his dad's old clothes one more time. He put the letter down and started looking through the pockets. At first, it seemed like there wasn't anything in there, but then he felt something hard. He pulled out a key. There was also a small card with some writing on it. Danny took the key outside to see if it fit in the suitcase. It did. There was another envelope inside. With trembling hands, Danny opened it up and found a passport photo of his dad with a woman. On the back was a name and a date. The name was Helen, the same name from the letter. And the date was 1953, the same year his dad was born. It was clear that the woman in the picture was his mom, since he had never seen a picture of her from before he was born. But how did his dad have a second family in America? More importantly, why did he keep all of this a secret? Danny learned that his real name wasn't Danny. It was David. And his parents had immigrated to America under false pretenses. They weren't who they said they were, and they had been part of a clandestine international network. Now, Danny must unravel the mystery of his true identity before it's too late. Will Danny be able to escape the clutches of this international network? What will he do once he learns the truth about himself? Will he continue his life as Danny, or will he try to find his birth mother, Helen? Stay tuned to find out.